Honor of J.J. College of Engineering, Datala. Today we can discuss about India automation in agriculture, GPS, GIS and mapping in agriculture. GPS in agriculture. GPS agriculture scope rate estimation, crop modeling for yield, protecting, forecasting, estimation, crop and outcutting monitoring. Benefit: time availability of crop statistics for discussion, mapping and planning, crop growth monitoring, soil status monitoring, real reporting recording total area under cultivation. GIS systems are used to protect crops, solve crop issues, damage crop as well as give farmers an easy way to accessing information about their crops season by seasoning. Weather code do not crops. Would cold move field to better geographical location known as irrigation based on local water resources and weathering pattern. Geographically and geologically further of current, that means and botanical farmland citizens and farming can work together to create more effective and efficient farming techniques. Increasing food production in parts of the world that are struggling to produce enough of the people around them. GIS can analyze soil data combined with the historical farming practice to determine the best crops of plants, so maintaining soil nutrition level to best benefit the plants. The various types of mapping produced by RS record by GS to be used for agriculture: soil types mapping, crop covering mapping, rebed recupation mapping, land use mapping, contouring mapping, irrigation system mapping, meteorologically mapping. Soil type mapping for planning agriculture on the board scale. Extremely important to know different types of soils, types of crops that can support an area having the types of soil. It is used to greatly improve the agriculture output and increase quality. Some soils, humus contents, nutrition contents, name etc. We saw the major soil mapping. Jammu and Kashmir, therefore, forest and mountain we indicate the greens. Red and yellow, orange, black, red. We are showing the figure. Crop covering mapping. Mapping indicate crop covering are very useful to estimate the various crops. Therefore, analyze methods of agriculture such as crop rotation, etc. In order to bring forth any improvement, it is important to study the existing trends and methodologically. Sum of crops, suitable season, climatic condition, water, fertilizer, total types of etc. We are investing the harvesting. River by distribution mapping. These maps show the geographical location of the different rivers and distribution system in and around an area. Known this help is location in nearest source of water and designing of most economical canal system. Example: volume, depth, name, etc. Governing basin. Land use mapping. Mapping gives information about how the land is already being used. It helps in analyzing how efficiently the land resources are being used and it comes with upper economically addition to keep update. Recording uses of various other calculations up to the kind of uses, total forest coverage, total agriculture output of an area, estimated urbanisms of an area, etc. Land uses: agriculture, cattle raising or mixed used with domains, forest, wasteland. Contour Mapping. These maps show the elevation data of the various geographical features on the Earth's surface. This information helps us the estimation important dates such as most economical area of cattle conversions, cost of excavation and leveling, etc. Irrigation system mapping. The kind of mapping deals with the detailing of older or existing systems such as dams and canal. Study of this information help in estimation how efficiently the system work on and the basic determining project of mailing program. Length of the system, efficiency details, area, service, volume of water, carries, benefit, etc. Meteorological mapping. Rainfall patterning, climatic conditions, seasonal change and area depth under the kind of mapping. Planning the types of farming most suitable and economically. Estimation how do water is get canal system in rainfall indices. Identification area estimation and monitoring. Identification estimate of growing stock, analysis of distribution and monitoring at regular interval are major aspect in plantation crops. Crop area estimation, satellite image distribution for aerialized monitor, rice area estimation using remote sensing, satellite imaging for single crops and late rice and erasure. Crop condition assessments. The physiological change that occurs in a plant due to stress may change the specialist characteristics in the reference stress remote sensor. Crop monitors at regular interval during the crop to take approximately assesses information and portable loss of the production. Crop yield modeling and producing forecasting. The information and production of cost before the harvesting is very food policy planning and economic of the country. Reliable crop yield estimation is one of the most important components of crop producing the forecasting. Agriculture data assessment. Data assessment is data another area where the remote sensing data has been used operationally level. The district level assessments are monitored. Reflection modeling. Modeling of crops important to understand the between solar radiation and plant control. In order to obtain the modeling by means of crop growth modeling. Crop growth modeling discussing the between physically plants and environmental factors such as solar irrigation, temperature, water and nutrition available. GIS in forests. Forests scope, satellite image based forest resources mapping and updatation. Forest change depends. Forest resource investment. GIS database development. Forestry benefit what means availability of baselines, planning of approach, the futurist resources planning, subsequent of environmental, wildlife conservation and development of information satellite recording purpose, biodiversity. Remote sensing technology is biodiversity measure at landscape level gives horizontal views and help in the delivering different landscape elevator and their characteristics. Biodiversity remote sensing is the variable information to the biodiversity. Quantities, parallel patterns, biophysical patterns, factor causing loss of species, richness and global changes. Forest degradation. It is means rate and trend of the degradation so the time measurement would be taken prevent future loss of forest resources. Timely and accurate information of recording change over a period of time is required for forest ecosystem. Recording assessments, regrading assessment, forest fire, GIS interference. Fish means GIS is used for defining, mapping fish habitat, tracking marine manually, mapping and analysis, communicating, recording fish catching and capture. Habitation GIS also facilitates the essential fish habitats area of particular conveyor. Stock assessment GIS is used for important information source of assessments or living marine resources. Social economic analysis GIS is used to mapping trends in business practice, environment in spaces, fishing site selection, and most recording as tools to monitor and assess impacting of cases. Thank you. Have a nice day.